Hi there everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into something a bit different. You see, usually we are all about coding, but today we are breaking free from those lines of code to explore the Wix Studio. Imagine crafting a stunning website without ever touching a line of code. Well, it's all thanks to the incredible power of Wix Studio, a website creation platform that's about to revolutionize how we create websites. In this video, we'll harness the full potential of Wix Studio to craft an amazing landing page for a real estate agency. We'll explore its design capabilities, unleash its responsive AI, and explore its different features. By the end of this tutorial, you will not only have a gorgeous real estate landing page, but also a newfound appreciation for the limitless possibilities of this amazing website creation platform. Now let's get started. Let me show you the demo of the website that we are going to create. So this is the real estate agency landing page that we are going to create using the Wix Studio. Let me refresh this. Now as you can see here, it has this amazing reveal animation for both of this text. Let's go down, and this is the video part. Next, let's see the properties section. Now, as you can see on this image, it has a parallax effect. Now, this image also has the parallax effect as well. And it has the reveal animation. So in this section, we have three properties. Let's scroll down and we have the service section. So whenever I hover on this services, it shows the image on the background. And also notice that whenever I hover on any of the service, the cursor is also changing. So you can also change the cursor to any custom cursor you want using the Wix Studio. Next is the testimonial section, and it looks really minimal and elegant. Let's scroll down, and here we have the contact us banner, and we have this nice footer. Now let's go to another page. Let's open the about us. So here we have cover section with the image and some text. Let's click on this Our Team button. So this is the team section, and whenever I hover on this image, it will show the name and the position of this particular person. And again, we have the contact us banner. So let's click on this button. Let me reload this again so that you can see the animation of this text. And this looks great. Now in this page, we have some text on the left, and on the right we have this social media icons. And in the next section, we have this beautiful background along with the addresses of the office. Now this website is also responsive. So let me open this on the mobile view. Let's reload this. And as you can see here, the height of the video is a bit increased on the mobile. Let's scroll down. And this looks great. Let's open the about page. Now let's go to the contact us. And this looks really great. Now let's see how we can create this website on the Wix Studio. Now once you log in on the Wix Studio, you'll be able to see this discover page where you can see the different tutorials to learn about this studio. Let's go to the sites. And here we have already created one. So let's click on this create new site. Now if you want, then you can choose from the templates that are available, but for this tutorial I'm going to start with the blank canvas. Let me give you a short introduction about this editor. So in the middle we have the canvas. Now on the left we have add panel. Using this panel we can add different elements such as image, title, paragraph, etc. We'll see each of this step by step. Now on the top we have different custom breakpoints that you can use to see how this website looks on the tablet and on the mobile as well. Also you can customize this breakpoints as well. Now let's start with the desktop. So let's select this header, and on the right as you can see in this panel we can change different properties of this element. So first let's change this icon. Now let's open this layers tab. Now this tab will show different layers of the elements. So first is the header, and header has the horizontal menu which is right here, and then there is the hamburger icon. It is not visible, so that's why it has this icon. And next we have the vector art and the business name. So this is the logo. So let's select this vector art and click on this change vector art. Now this is the media manager where you can browse different free images including Unsplash and Shutterstock assets, illustration, vector art, video, and many more. So let's search for the home. Let's filter it by basic shapes. Let's select the first one and click on this add to page. Now it has replaced the previous icon with the house. Let's change this business name and just write Alco, and let's make it bold. And let's add dot. Now when you select this home, there is an option called unstack. So let me just click on this. So now both of these elements are independent of each other, but let's select both of them by pressing shift key and select the next element and click on this stack. Now before this let's click here. Now let's see what is stack. So as mentioned here, when elements are arranged above and below each other, you can stack them so they don't overlap in different screen sizes. So stacking adds a flex container around your elements and vertical margins that you can customize to your needs. So it's like a flex. So let's do this. Click on this stack. Now you can also manage the space between both of these elements. So let's keep it to 8. Now let's increase the size of this text in the design. Now in this theme we have a lot of typography options which you can see from here as well. Let's click on this. Now here are all the styling available for this website. You can also customize this different text by clicking on this edit typography button and changing this font family and font size as well. So for the heading 1, that means for the H1, we are going to use the 72 pixel. So whenever this scale text is turned on, that means this text is scaled proportional to the size of the screen. So whenever screen is bigger, the text size will increase as well, and when screen is small, the text will arrange itself accordingly. So let's close this, and same as the typography, we have this colors as well. You can edit the color by clicking on this, and then you will be able to see different shades of that same color. Let me close this, and let's select the text, and let's change this to heading 4. Let's increase the size of this icon. And now it looks better. Now for this website, we don't want to show any menu, so let's click on this and click delete. Instead, we will show the hamburger menu. So let's go to the layers and click on this icon. So now you will be able to see the hamburger menu. So header is almost completed. Now let's start designing the next section. Let's check this out. Now here we have two text on the upper part of the section, and on the bottom we have this video. So let's go here. Now there are different options. Let's click on this. So this will create one section with 2 rows. So in the first row, we will display 2 text, and on the bottom row, we will display the video. So on the first row, let's split this cell. It is called the cell, and if you hover on this, you will be able to see on which layer you are. So currently we are on this cell. So let's open this panel, and on the layout, we have 2 options. You can split this cell horizontally or vertically. So let's split it vertically, and we have 2 cells on this first row. So on the first cell, we will add the text, and on the second, we will add the paragraph. Now let's click on this add elements, and let's grab this title and paste it in this first cell. Now as you can see, there are 2 lines whenever I move this element in this cell. Now this feature called the docking, it is right here. Now docking defines the closest edge where element and parents are. So it's like it let elements automatically attach to the closest edges of the parent container, or we can also manually adjust this by just changing this padding. So right now it is 6.4. Let's just write 10 and click enter. So it will have the margin of 10% from the top of the parent container. So right now it is heading 2. Let's select heading 1, and let's add the text. Let's copy this and paste it right here. Now we can also adjust the width of this cell by just grabbing this vertical line. Let's increase the width of this text element, and this looks much better. Now let's dock it on the bottom and on the left as well. On the left, let's add 0% margin, and let's keep the 5% from the bottom. And on the left, let's add the 5%. That's it. Now let's add the paragraph right here. Go to the add elements and let's grab this paragraph. Let's change the text. Just copy this and paste it right here. Let's increase the width. Let's set this paragraph to the left. First, let's see how much margin this logo and hamburger has. So logo has 3%. So let's increase this to 5. And let's do the same for the hamburger menu as well. Let's increase this to 5. And let's adjust this text accordingly. And this looks much better. Now this is the paragraph 2 and it has 16 pixel font size. So let's select this paragraph 1. So from the right, we will add 10% margin, and in the bottom, let's add the 5%. So let's dock first. So click on right here. And if you want to use the auto dock, you can just click right here. Let's change this to 5%. Now, when you added the website, and then you can preview it by clicking this button. So this is the preview. Let's edit this again. Let's increase this a bit. And this looks great. Now let's go to this last cell and let's increase the height. If you put your arrow between the footer and this section and just grab it, so this will increase the height of the section. Let me just zoom it out and let's increase some more. Let's decrease this. All right, now in this section, let's add the video. So go to the add elements and let's select the video. Now we want this video to cover the whole cell. So just click on this stretch icon. So it will show the video on the whole cell. Let's change the video. Click on the change video and let's find something for the real estate. And let's select this video. I guess this looks much better. Now let's design the second section. Now in this section we have the title and 3 properties. So let's copy this text element and let's click on this plus icon. This will add a new section. So let's just add the text element, and from the top let's add some margin. Let's add 10%, and from the left let's add 5%. First we should dock this and then we should add the margin and from the top as well. Now let's change the size of this text. So just change it from heading 1 to heading 2 and let's add discover our stunning properties text. Let's increase the height of this section. We can also increase this height by going to this height property and just write 1200 pixel. So it will increase the height of the section. Now after this title, let's add the properties. So for this property, we have a side-by-side layout with 2 columns. So let's add the container. Click on this quick add and let's grab the container. Let's attach this right here. Let me check the margin of the title, and it is 5%, and let's add the 5% as here as well. And from the top, just add 25%. Let's increase the width. And from the left, we should add the 5% as well. Let's increase its height. So just add 550 pixels on the height. Now in this container, we will create 2 columns. So just scroll down and click on this apply advanced CSS grid. Here we are choosing to use the advanced CSS grid because it provides a flexible way to lay out our content and gives us more control over the entire layout. Keep in mind that if you have used section grid, then once you switch from that section grid to the advanced CSS grid, you cannot switch it back. But if you accidentally switch, you can use the undo button in the top right corner to change it back. Now we will have 2 columns. So it has one FR unit. So let's increase the left cell up to 1.2 FR. That's it. Now in this cell, let's add the image. Let's grab this and click on this stretch icon. Now let's change this image. Let's search for buildings with greenery. Let's select this image and click on the update. Now on the second cell, we will add the text element. So let's just grab the title and let's select, let's keep it as the heading 2. And let's copy this, paste it right here. Let's increase the width. Now let's add the paragraph. Let's copy the text of this paragraph and let's click on the edit text. Now select the paragraph 1. Now here we have this button. So let's grab one button. Let's click on this buttons and let's select this one. Now in this button we can have icon as well. So let's select the display to text and icon. On the text, just add view project and let's close this. Now let me increase the width. Let's select this. Make sure you keep pressing the shift and select the paragraph and this button as well. Now let's click on this text. Let's adjust the space between these elements. Let's change this percentage to pixel and just add 16 pixels. Let's increase the width of this paragraph to 100%. For that, you can just click on this 3 dots and enable the advanced sizing, and in the percentage, just write 100%. That's it. And let's adjust all these items. So click on this and adjust everything to the left. and align items to the left as well. Now let's adjust whole this thing to center. For that you can click on right here and here. That's it. Now let's select this container and decrease the opacity to 0. That's it. We have created our first property. Let's create another one. Now for this we just have to change the size of this text and image. So let's just copy this and increase the height of this section. Let's give it 1500 pixel. Let's increase this to up to 2000 and copy and paste the element. Now let's move this image on the right and text on the left. But before that, let's adjust the size. So click on the container and let's decrease the left size to 0.8 fr and right to 1.2 fr. Now let's select this image and scroll down. Right now it is on the left column, but we want it on the right. So just click right and select this text and click on the left column. That's it. Let's change this image. So click on the image and let's click on this change image. And let's just write Riverside Home. And let's select this image and click on the update. So this will update the image. Let's change this text, copy this and paste it right here. Copy this as well. And paste it here. Let's increase the width. That's it. Now in the last we have the whole container with an image and the text on the bottom left corner. So let's just copy this element and increase the height of the section. Let's add 2500 and paste it right here. Now here let's remove this, and instead of 2x1 let's just select the 1x1. Let's expand the image. Now instead of this, let's change this image. Just write high-rise building and let's select this image. Click on the update. Now let's copy this text element. Click copy and paste it right here. Now let's dock this text element. So on the left and on the bottom, let's add margin to 5% and 5% from the bottom. Let's change the color of this text to white. So select the text element and change the color to white. Now still the text is not that visible. So let's add an overlay, or let's decrease the brightness of this image. For that you can just select the image, click on this settings icon and click on the adjust. Let's decrease the brightness and save this. Now you can also add alt text here. Now this text will help in the SEO, and it will tell the Google that what is this image is about. Let's just close this and it looks great. So after this section we have the services section. So before that, let's select this, press shift and select first property, then make sure you are pressing the shift, then select this second property and select the third property as well, and let's take them. Now let's change this space to 120. So instead of this percentage, change it to pixel and just write 120. That's it. Now let's decrease the height of the section up to this. All right, now let's click on this add section. Now first let's grab this title. So just copy this and paste it right here. From the top, let's dog this first and add the margin to 5%. Let's change this to our services. Now we will create 3 columns and 2 rows, but instead let's use the repeater. So let me go to the quick add section. Let's click on this layout tools and click on the repeaters. First let's grab this, but let's see what is repeaters. So click on this icon. Now repeaters display dynamic content in a repeating flex layout, so it is automatically resized on every screen. So whenever you edit or change anything on the first element, it will reflect on all the elements. So in this use case, we have similar 6 elements. So for this, we can use the repeater. So let's grab this and paste it right here. Let's increase the width and select this first element and increase the height as well. Let's increase the section height. Now in this cards, let's add one more item. Now the item that we have added, it is the 4th item, and in this layout the number of item is 3 per row. Now let's add 2 more items. You can add the items from here as well. Just click on this manage and click add item, and one more time. Now that's it. Now first let's add 2 text to title property, and last one is the paragraph. Now let's add the text. So first we have this bigger text with the numbers, and next is the service name and the description. So let's add it right here. Let's grab the title and add on the first element. Now as you can see, when I added the element, it is already added on the other elements as well, because it will make every changes that you make on any element. So let's set this to heading 3, and let's increase the font size to 71 and just write 1 dot. Let's add the content. Now as you can see here, whenever we change the content itself, but it is not change in the other elements, but only the element, and any other changes you made will be reflecting on the other elements. So let's add the 2, service number 3, let's copy this and paste it. Let's decrease the text to 24 pixel. And let's add the name. Let's copy this and paste it right here. Let's increase the width. Now let's add the paragraph. Change this to paragraph 1. Let's copy this and paste in the paragraph. Now let's select all these three elements. Make sure you are pressing the shift key, then click on the stack. Let's increase the width to 100%. Let's do the same for this as well. Enable the advanced sizing and just write 100%. Now let's go to the stack and adjust the spacing. Let's just add 16 pixel. Make sure you change the unit to pixels. Let's add this to center of the item. Now let's increase the width a little bit. Now let me adjust all the other elements. Now that's it. Let's change the color. Select the first item and let's decrease the opacity on the border. Let's increase the width to 1 and change the opacity to 100. Now let's change the grid gap. So select this and let's change the gap to 16 pixel. Now let's add the image to this first element. Just grab the image and paste it right here. Make sure you paste outside of this text element and click on this expand icon. Let's change the image. Just write home. Now let's select this image and click on the update. Let's click on the settings icon and click adjust. Let's go to the filters. Let's select the last filter and looks great. Let's just save this. And it is updated. Now let's show this image on hover. So for that, let's select the image and in the image set the opacity to 0% and select this text element. Let's go to this interaction sections where you can add the animations. Click on the hover and let's add. Now here we have to select the element that we want to animate. So select the image, go to the custom and click on this create custom animation. Let's increase the image opacity to 100. Let's set it to 80%. Let's click on the done and let's see if it's working or not. Click preview and it looks great. Let's increase this width and let's change the position to center. That's it. Now let me change the image for all of these elements. That's it. Let's see it. Click on the preview. And this looks much better. Now let's see how we can add the custom cursor. Let's select this item and go to the design tab. Let's select this cursor and click on the add image or SVG. Let's just write arrow. Let's select this one and click on the add to site. Let's preview this. Now as you can see, whenever the cursor is on the property listing, it is changing the cursor. And it looks great. Now let's create the next section. So next section is the testimonial. Now for this section, we are going to use the already built-in sections. So let's click on the edit site. Let me decrease the height of this section. Let's add one section and let's check the built-in sections from right here. Let's go to the testimonials and we are going to use this one. So let's grab this and add in the section. Let's change this text. Let's select the heading 2 and let's capitalize this. Just write what they are saying. Now after this paragraph, let's add one more text for the name. So let's just copy this and paste it after that. Let's select the second paragraph and change this to paragraph 1. Let's give it a name as Sarah Michelle. Let's make it bold. Let's change here as well. And it looks great. Now let's increase the gap between these elements. Make sure you have selected the repeater. Let's scroll down and gap is 1. Let's change it to 16. Now let's select the repeater and change this opacity to 0 and let's add the border. Let's add the border in the image as well. So select the image and add the border. Let's preview this and it looks great. Now after this section, we have this contact us banner. So let's create that. Click on the add section. Let's go to the sections and click on the banner. Let's select this banner. Let's add the margin top to 5%. Let's add 10%. Now let's change this image. Let's go to the Unsplash and search for the telephone. Let's select this image. Now instead of this, let's change the heading to heading 2 and let's just write contact us. Let's change the background color to dark and text color to light. Now for this button we can have a two state. One is the regular and another is the on hover. So for the regular, let's change the background color to light, and keep the text color to dark. And for the hover state, let's change the background color to light. Now for the hover, let's keep the background color as it is. Let's check for the border. Let's change it to light for the hover, and let's preview this. And this looks great. Now let's change the text. So click on the change text and icon. We don't want to add any icons, so just write contact us. That's it. Let's change the text on this paragraph. First, let's increase the width, and let's copy this, and let's edit the text. That's it. Now after this, let's edit the footer. So footer and the header are the global elements. You can check it from right here. Both of those are global sections. So whenever you create a new page, both of these sections will look the same unless you make any changes. So we want to make changes to this footer. So for that, first let's right click on that and click detach from the global section, and let's increase the height. Let's select this text and delete it. Now in here, let's add the built-in footer. Go to the footers and let's select this one and add on the section. Let's go above and copy the logo. Let me remove this and paste it right here. Let's increase the text size up to 40 and keep the minimum text size to 40 as well. We don't want to decrease the text size on tablet and on the mobile as well. Let's increase the icon as well. That's it. Let's keep everything as it is. Let's just delete this first cell and set text to center. That's it. Now let's make this as a default footer. So set as a global and select the footer. That's it. So for now the default footer is this, the last one. So we have to make this footer default. So click on these three dots and click set as default. And let's remove this another footer. That's it. Our home page is completed. Let's preview this. All right. Now let's add the animations. So for this text, select this text and click on the interactions, and on the entrance, let's select the tilt animation. You can adjust this animation from here, and looks great. Now for this paragraph, let's go to the interactions, and on the entrance animation select reveal. We'll reveal it from the left. Let's preview this, and looks great. Now for this image, let's set the parallax effect. So make sure you select the image and go to the interactions. On scroll, let's add animation, select parallax. Let's adjust this. As you can see on scroll, the image is moving. Now for this text element, let's add the reveal animation. So go to the entrance and click on the reveal. Let's reveal it from the left, and looks great. Let's do the same for this as well. Let's add reveal, but from the right. And here let's add one more image. So go to the quick add section, grab the image, and let's adjust this. Let's change the image. Search for reverse side house. For now, let's select any image. Let's select this one. Click on the update. Let's increase the width a bit. Now let's select this image, and on scroll, let's add the parallax. And this looks great. That's it. And now for this image, on entrance, let's use this expand, or instead let's use wink. This looks great. It's on the container, we don't want it. Let me remove this, and let's select the image again. Let's add wink animation, and for the text, let's reveal it from the left. Now for this, let's add the same animation that we have added on the title, which is the tilt. Let's do the same for this title as well. Now for this element, grab one item, and let's add the entrance animation to reveal from the left. We just have to add animation on the first item, so it will be added on all the other items as well. Let's add reveal animation for this image. On entrance, let's reveal this from the left. Let me adjust this. Let's add margin left to 5% and margin right to 5% as well. That's it. Now let's preview this, and looks great. Now this image is coming on the next section, so let's use the overflow hide. For that, you just have to select this container, and in here the overflow content is set to show, but let's hide this and let's see the preview. As you can see here, image stays same, but it is just moving on its own frame, and this looks great. We can also add animation for this section as well, so let's just do that. Let's select this and set the animation to tilt. And for this item, let's reveal this from top to bottom. That's it. Now let's create the about page. So to create new page, click on this arrow and click on the manage pages, and let's add new page. Let's name it as about us. Now as you can see, in this new page we have both of the global section, which is the header and the footer. So in the cover section, let's go to the sections and click on the about. Let's use this pre-built section and paste it right here. For this image, let's change the corner, set this to 0. Let's change this padding to 5%. Let's set it to 10%. Let's change the text. So for that, select heading 1 and set the font size to 71. Just write about us, and in this text, let's copy this and paste the whole text. Let's increase the width. Now instead of start now, let's write our team. For the regular state, let's change the background to dark and text to white. Now for the hover state, let's change background to light and text to dark. Let's change border to dark as well. Let's preview this. Looks great. Let's decrease this margin from 3 to 0%. So after the about us section, let's add the team. So go to the section, go to the team, and let's select this one. Let's change the color to dark and text to light. Let's remove this button. Let's copy this text and paste it right here. Let's change it to paragraph 1 and change the color as well. Let's increase the width. Let's set margin right to 5%. That's it. Now for each of these team members, let's add their name and their position. Let's click on the quick add and get the container. Let's set its width to 100%. Now in the container, let's add the title, set h3, and let's add the name, right, Emily Harrison. Make sure to select the right element. Now let's add paragraph. And the paragraph, let's add the position. Let's change it to paragraph 1. Let's select this and this. Let's take them and decrease the spacing up to 16 pixel. Let's align them center. And let's add the padding of 5% for all the borders. Let's increase the width to 100%. Let's dog this to the bottom. So 0% from the bottom and 0% from the left. Let's decrease the height of the container. Let's change the background color to white. Now we want to show this name on hover on this image. So let's add that animation. So for now, let's set the position of this container. Go to the adjust and in the translate Y, let's write 100%, set pixel to percentage. Let's preview this. So right now it is after this image. So let's change the overflow property. Select this item in the repeater and go to the overflow to hide. And let's preview this. And as you can see, there is no name. Let's edit this. And let's select this item. And let's go to the interaction and on hover, let's animate the container and create custom animation. So create custom animation. And for the container, instead of 100%, let's add it. Let's change it to 0%. Click done. Let's preview this. Now, as you can see on hover, it shows the name and the position. Now let me change the name for this as well. Let's decrease the font size of this name to 24 pixel. Let's decrease the container height. Now let's preview this. And it looks great. Let me just adjust this. It should be 0%. That's it. Now after the team section, we have this contact us banner again. So we have already created one on the home page. So let's make it as a global section so that we can use this on the other pages as well. So let's select this, go to the layers, and for this section, let's click on the more action and click set as a section. Let's name it as contact us banner. That's it. Let's go to the about us page and let's add one more section, and in this section let's add the global section that we have just created. Click add to page. So it is added at the top of the page. So let's go to the layers and grab it and put it after this section. Let's delete this section, we don't need this. And let's increase the margin top for this section. Go to layers, select this section, and on the top let's add 10%. Now this will cause an issue, so let's undo this, and instead of making this whole section black, we will just dark these cells. Now let's add space between these sections. So let's select this section and decrease the opacity to 0. So let's go to the cell and change the background to dark, and for this cell as well. Now let's select this section and add the margin top to 10%. That's it. Now if we don't want to add the margin in this global section, we can do that, but first let's detach it from the global section and let's remove the top margin. That's it. Let's preview this, and it looks great. Now let's create the contact us page. Let's add one page. Name it as contact. Now in this page, first we will split two cells, and on the first cell we will add this text, and on the second we will add this social media icons. So in this section, let's split it into two. Let's decrease the height. On the first, let's change the background color to dark, and let's add the title. Let's set it to heading 1. Let me copy this. Let's keep it to heading 2 and paste the text. Let's change the color to text white. Let me increase the width. Let's increase the width of this first cell. Let's adjust this. Let's add margin left. First we will dog this and add margin left to 10%. After this text, let's add the paragraph. Let's set it to paragraph 1. Let's adjust the width. Let's stack them. Make sure you press the shift and select the second element and click on the stack. Let's dog this to left and top. Set margin to 10%. Now on the right, let's add the image first. Let's expand this and let's change the image. Let's search for the doors. Let's select this image and click update. Let's add one text. Change this to paragraph 1 and make it bold. Let's write follow us. After this text, let's add the social bar. For that, you can click right here. This will add the set of icons, but let's add different one. So go to the embed and socials, click on the social bars. Let's select the first one. Let's set it right here. Now if you want to change the links, you can just click on the set social links and change each link from right here, or you can also replace the icon from here, but for now let's just keep right here. Let's dog it to the bottom, 5% from the bottom and 5% from the left. Let's add the follow us text here. Let's stake them and set this to 16. Now let's add margin. First we will dog it to the bottom and then set the margin to 5%. That's it. Now in the next section, let's create this office addresses. Let's add one section. Now this looks like an image, but it's not. It is a background overlay, which you can check from right here. Click on the apply pattern overlay enable the apply pattern overlay, and here are all the patterns that you can apply to this section. So let's go to right here on the second, select this one, and this looks much better. You can also apply gradient for this background. You just have to go to the background, select the color And here is the gradient. You can select radial or conic gradient as well, or you can add any multiple gradients. For now, let's just keep it as it is. And here let's add the repeater. Go to the layout tools, click on the repeaters, and let's select this one. Let's increase the width. Let's dog this to the right and set margin to 5%. Let's increase the height. Let's change the gaps to 16 pixel. Let's change the background color to white and border dark. Now let's add one line here. Let's grab this line and set its width to 100 pixel. Let's dock it on the left to 0% and 0% from the top. Let's select the line again and increase the width up to 4 pixel. That's it. Now let's add all the text. So let's grab the text element. Let's set it to heading 3 and set the font size to 28 pixel. Let's copy and paste it for one more time. Let's select paragraph 1. Now let's add the icon. Go to the decorative and let's find the basic shape for the location. Let's select this one. Let's decrease its size to up to 28. Now let's take both of this. That's it. Now copy this and paste it for 2 more times. One for the email and another for the telephone number. Let's change this icon to telephone and this as well. Let's select all the elements and stake them. Let's set item spacing to 16 pixel and align items to the left. And let's add the padding of 5%. Let's increase this to 10%. And let's set them in the center. That's it. Now let's fill up this data. Let's set width of this text to maximum. So select the text element and click on this advanced. Set max content. Let's do the same for all the other text. Now let's increase the space between this title and the other text. That's it. Now let's add data for both of this. Now let's increase the size of this line on hover. So let's select this card, and in the interaction let's add hover animation and select the line. Let's add custom, set width to maximum and click done. Let's preview this and it looks great. Now let's add a little bit animation for this. Click on this text element on entrance. Let's use wink, and for this items let's add reveal animation from the top. Let's preview this and looks great. Now for this hamburger menu, you can edit it by clicking on this menu and click open menu. Right now it has only home, so click on this home and click manage menu, and let's add one item called site pages. Let's add both of these pages and click apply. Now let's change the layout to left. That's it. Now let's preview this. Click on the about us. That's it. So our whole website is almost completed. Now let's see how we can make this website responsive. So let's start with the home page. We can leverage the AI functionality. So click on this section, and here is the responsive AI. So let's click on that and click generate now. So it will take some time to generate the responsive layout. And it is done. Now let's first check the responsiveness. Let's select the tablet. It looks good. Let's select the mobile device, and it looks good as well. Now if we like this layout, then we can click on the apply design, or if you want to change manually, you can just discard these changes. So for now, let's click on the apply design. Now for this paragraph, let's just hide it for the mobile device. So right click on this and click hide. So whatever changes I do in the mobile device, it will not affect for the desktop, but whenever I edit something on the desktop side, then it could affect the tablet and the mobile. And same as for the tablet, whenever I make any changes on this, it will not affect for the desktop, but it will affect for the smaller devices such as a mobile. Now it looks great. So instead of this whole paragraph, let's just hide the cell. That's it. And this looks much better. Let's see the responsiveness of the demo website. Let's increase the height of the video. Let's preview this. And it looks great. Now, as you can see, for the smaller devices, the logo size is decreasing. So let's change this. Select the logo text and click on this maximum and minimum. Now, as mentioned here, we can create the limit for the font to stop scaling once it reaches a certain size. So for the minimum, let's set it to 28. Let's do the same for the footer as well. Select the logo text. Here we have already added the minimum value. So let's select the tablet version. Logo looks better. And let's go to the desktop. Let's try the AI again for this section. Click on the responsive AI and click generate now. Now let's see this changes for the tablet. Alright, looks better. Now let's check this for the mobile. Now for the mobile, we have to do some adjustments. So for now, let's click on the apply design. Let's go to the tablet. And the height of this container is quite big for the tablet. And let's decrease this size as well. So go to the right here in the item spacing, set this to 80 pixel. And let's decrease this height of this container. Right now it is 550. Let's set it to 300. Or let's use 350. Let's do the same for this as well. Now let's preview this. And it looks great. Let's check this for the mobile version. Now, as you can see, the size of the button is not right. So let's increase the width. Now for this section, let's increase the height. Let's keep it to 350 pixel. And for this text, let's add padding left and right to 5%. Let's increase the width of this button. Let's preview this. Now we have to disable this parallax animation of this first container for the mobile device. And let's adjust this image as well. Let's click on this container and select the image. Go to the interactions and let's delete this parallax animation. Let's preview this. As you can see, there is no parallax. And let's check out this for the tablet, but in the tablet it is working. Now let's change the width of this image and set it to right here. Now let's preview this. Let's decrease the speed of this parallax. Let's adjust the position of this image a little bit on the top. Let's preview this. And it looks great. Now this section has the padding of 8 viewport width on the left and right. So let's decrease that to 5. That's it. Now let's go right here. Let's apply the responsive AI for this section. Now let's check this for the tablet. Looks better, but we can change this to only 2 column. Let's check this for the mobile, and looks great. Let's edit this. For now, let's click on the apply design. And now for the tablet, let's keep it to 2 column. For that, you just have to decrease this number of items to 2, and let's set gap to 12. That's it. Let's preview this. Looks great. Let's increase the size of this paragraph. It is really small. Select the paragraph element and set the minimum to 14. Now it looks much better. Also, let's decrease the size between these text elements. Right now it is 16. So let's set it to 12. And let's center it. Now for the mobile device, let's just add padding left and right. Select the item, and right now padding top and bottom is 20 pixel. So left, let's set it to 5% and right to 5% as well. And let's decrease the outside padding from 8 VW to 5. Now let's select this item and stretch this. Let's increase the space between each services. Let's set gaps Y to 12. And let's increase the space between the title and this repeater. So let's set margin top to 10%. Let's see the tablet. Let's decrease the height of this element. So bottom padding is 32, so let's set it to 0. Let's increase the size of this text. Let's set minimum to 14. And for the name as well, set minimum to 14. Let's check this for the mobile device. Looks great, but let's add padding now. Let's add padding bottom to 16 pixel. And let's increase the text size. Let's set it to 16. Now for this contact us text, let's decrease the font size. So for the tablet, let's set this to 24 pixel. Let's check this for the mobile, and looks great. Let's preview this. And everything looks great. Now let's make the about us and contact us page responsive. Go to the about us, select the section and click on the responsive AI and click generate now. Let's check out for the tablet. Alright, let's check this for the mobile. Okay, so let's apply the design changes. Now for the tablet, somehow this global section is on top of the about. So let's set this above the footer. And that's it. Now let me remove the padding top and bottom. Set this to 0 and bottom to 0 as well. Now let's decrease the size of the image. Let's set minimum font to 14. Set spacing to 12 pixel. And let's check this for the mobile. Let's move the contact section above the footer. Let's keep everything left aligned. Let's decrease padding left and right to 5. Viewport width. Now let's apply responsive design for this team section. Let's check this for the tablet first. Okay, we have to decrease the size of this container. Let's check this for the mobile. And we have to do little bit adjustments. So for now, let's apply the design. Go to the tablet. And in here, let's decrease the size of this container. Let's dog it on the left and on the right and at the bottom. Let's decrease this height a bit more. Okay, and add margin left and bottom to 0. That's it. Let's preview this. And look, it looks great. Now let's edit this section for the mobile. First, let's add the margin top to 10%. Let's add 15%. For this, let's remove the gaps between the rows in this section. So let's keep gap X to 0 and Y to 0 as well. That's it. And let's change everything to left align. Now let's decrease this the height of the container. And let's increase the image. Let's dog this to the bottom. Also, let's stop animating this because on the mobile we don't have the hover functionality. So go to the adjust and select Y percentage to 0. Let's preview this. Looks great. Let's increase the height a bit more for the images. Now it looks much better. That's it for the About Us page. Now let's make the Contact Us page responsive. Let's select this section and we can make this responsive because we just have to change this columns to row. So let's click on the tablet. It looks great, but for the mobile device we have to change it. Let's use the responsive AI and click generate now. Let's check this for the tablet. Looks good. For the mobile, we have to adjust the size of this icons. So let's apply the design and click on the tablet. Let's increase the icon size. Go to the layout and increase the icon size to 24. That's it. Let's increase the height of this section. Now for the mobile, let's increase the icon size again. Keep it to 24 and spacing to 8. And looks great. Now let's decrease the gaps. Set this to 0 and 0 as well. Looks great. Now let's make this section responsive. So go to the desktop, select this. First, let's center this. Now let's select this section and click on the responsive AI and click generate now. Let's check this for the tablet. Looks good, but we have to adjust the height. Let's go for the mobile. And looks great, but let's add some padding here. So let's go to the tablet. First, let's apply the design. Let's increase the height. Let's center this. Now let's decrease the size of these icons. So it is 28 pixels. So let's set this to 20 pixel. Let's do the same for both of these icons. Let's decrease the padding left and right to 5% and top and bottom to 5% as well. Let's set the width to 100%. Now let's decrease the height and center them. Let's check this for the mobile. Let's decrease the size of these icons. Let's increase the padding left to let's say 10% and padding right to 5, top to 5 and bottom to 5 as well. Let's increase this and select the icons. Let's set this responsive to fix for each of these icons. Let's check this for the mobile device. Let's select all the icons and increase the width. Set the fixed, set to 16 pixel and height to 16 pixel as well. Let's keep the width to 20 pixel and height to 20 pixel as well. Let's do this for each icons. Now let's align items center for each text. Let's increase the width of the line to 100%. And add the grid gap to 12 pixel. Now let's remove this internal gaps. Set this to 0. Let's set width to 90 for this internal element, this take, and let's set them in the center of this parent element. And now it looks great. The footer is already responsive, so we don't have to do that. Let's preview this. Looks great. That's it. Now before publishing this website, let's edit the SEO. So click on the edit site, go to the pages, click on this manage pages, and let's go to the SEO basics. So right now the title of the home page is this, so let's change it. Let's write I'll go. And if you want to add any meta description, you can add it right here. Let's do the same for the about us page. And for the contact us page as well. So using this page settings, you can add the basic SEO and advanced SEO as well. You don't have to add any separate plugin and stuff. So this is the page info. Now if you don't want to showcase any pages to the public, you can set the permission from here. Now on the social share, you can upload the image right here, which will be displayed whenever you share this link on any social media. So now everything is ready. So let's just publish this. Let me just write real estate agency dash demo. It says 20 characters max, so let me remove the agency and let's click on the save and continue. And let's visit this website, and it is published. Looks great. Let's go to the about page. Let's open the contact us page. Let's check this for the mobile device. So this is the home page. Let's open the about us. For the contact us, let's attach the link to this button. Let's go to the editor. Click on this contact us button and click change text and icon. Choose a link. And let's select the contact page. Click done. And also let's go to the About Us page. First, let's go to this section, go to the anchor and enable this. Just write team dash section, press enter. Now let's go to the button, click change text, and on the links to, let's select anchor. And first let's choose the page which is the About Us, and select this team section anchor, click done. That's it. Let's publish these changes. Click view site. Let's go down and check this. Click on this Contact Us and it will open this Contact Us page. Now let's open the About Us. Click on the Our Team and it is going to the Our Team section. That's it. Now you can also attach a link to the logo. So let's do that. Click on this text and click on this link icon and choose the page to home and click done. Now let's change the style of this text and remove the underline. That's it. Click on the publish. Let's visit this. First, let's click on the About Us page and let's click on the logo, and we are on the home page. That's it. You have now created a professional looking real estate agency landing page using Wix Studio. Special thanks to Wix Studio for sponsoring this video. Now, if you are interested in learning more about Wix Studio, click on the link in the description below to visit their website and check out all of their amazing features. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you want me to create similar tutorials, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and keep coding.